Hi, everyone. I'm Greg Gumbel, joined at the anchor desk by my partner, Clark Kellogg. Next up on College Hoops Tonight, brought to you by State Farm, the #1 auto insurer. We'll reveal which coaches find themselves on the hot seat as the season winds down, as well as show you the best action from around the nation. But first, we give some of the little guys their due respect with our list of the top 10 mid-major teams in college basketball.
Top to bottom, they're certainly not as strong as the list of the top 10 major conference teams, but one or two of them have just as much talent as any of those teams, especially the team in the top spot.
Nevada is a team that I'm not sure should even be included on this list because the schedule they've played could have put them in the toughest conference in the country. When you're a mid-major team, yet play that kind of schedule and still have a decent record, that says an awful lot. Now let's take a look at some of those coaches who, rightly or wrongly, are taking the heat for their team's failure to live up to expectations this season.
That's one of those things that comes with the territory when you're running a college program, Greg.
Coach Whitesell was a popular figure for his first couple of seasons, but now the fan base is starting to get a little bit restless, especially with the lackluster results he's shown this year.
After the first few years, when a coach starts to bring in his own guys and leave the old regime behind, that's when you're supposed to start taking off. But it went the opposite direction for him, and that's what has the rumor mill spinning. He was never able to get this team to the NCAA tournament, and obviously that's the goal of every coach when he comes to a program. Getting to the Final Four is the light at the end of the tunnel, but tournament appearances are the true measure of success for a college coach.
Now let's turn our attention to some of the action of the past week in the NCAA with our games of the week. We get started with an important conference battle in the Big Ten. Illinois dismantled Michigan State.
The Illinois Fighting Illini made the most of their opportunity to move up, and that's going to serve them very well as we get closer to conference tournament time, even if it's just in seeding position. Illinois played some absolutely stifling defense. They made the guys on the other side work for every basket, and you can see that reflected in the shooting percentage. They never let up on the defensive end. That really took the pressure off the offense and allowed them to dictate the tempo of the game. To me, that was the biggest factor.
And two teams, each enjoying a spot in the top 25, got together. Louisville got the better of Connecticut.
The posters love games like this. It makes their job easy. When you've got two ranked teams like this going up against each other, you can just sit back and see who should go up and who should move down. Billing was the hero of this one with a terrific performance. His 17 points led the team. Watching him basically put his teammates on his back and single-handedly carry them to the victory in a big game situation like this was stupendous.
That'll do it for us here in the studio. For my partner, Clark Kellogg, I'm Greg Gumbel. Thanks for watching College Hoops Tonight, brought to you by State Farm, the #1 auto insurer. Enjoy the exciting week of college hoops action to come.